What up, gang? Welcome to episode 4 of Kingdom Closers, a series I'm doing here on YouTube, showing you guys how to effectively communicate. Today, I'm going to be doing the thing. You're going to see me on a live call. Now, for me, one of the best ways that I learn is by seeing somebody else do it. I'm like a monkey see, monkey do type of person. So today, you're going to hear me close a lead. I have this guy in the bag. I verbally have him say, yes, if we could do that number, I'm ready to sign a contract with you. So let's just get right into the call. Hello.
Hello?
Hey, this is Arthur.
Speaking.
Arthur, this is Mike. How are you?
I'm fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, brother. My partner gave me your information about the property over there. He was saying that you were potentially looking to sell the one on...
Yes. Uh-huh.
All right, love it. Well, I'm buying over there and I was seeing maybe if we could work together on something. Could you just catch me up to speed on what's going on with it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. It's corner lot. It just need a little paint, need some paint, touch-up paint and some floors, linoleum, on the floors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3-bedroom. It's a living room, kitchen, den area, and detached garage. Pretty nice size lot. And I'm looking to sell it for $145,000. My dad, he was my grandfather, but he did a reverse mortgage on it. So right now in the process of acquiring that loan to pay it off and get the deed and everything in my name. So.
Oh, got it. So your grandfather left you the property?
But he back years ago he did a reverse mortgage on it. I didn't know nothing about it. I wouldn't have let him did that, but he did it.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's not over $100,000, so. I got approved for the loan, and I'm just going, if I can't sell it, I'll just go ahead and just keep it myself and rent it out and make income. But I'm willing to get from under it, though, just to sell it, because I don't really have time. I work a lot. I'm a police officer, and I got my own house. I worry about it, family home. So, but, that said, if you're interested, we can talk.
Yeah, 100%. My grandmother has a reverse mortgage too, and she got it like way before I even knew anything about real estate. And now that I know about real estate, I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's what I said too. And that's what I'm looking to get. I know what it's valued at.
Mm-hmm.
So the bank has made me do a appraisal on it, so I know what it's valued at. And with it fixed up, I know it can go over $250,000. But that's what is going on in the area that I grew up in, that people, selling their houses. So, but I'm just looking to, get 145 for it.
Got it. Okay. Did you just get the property inherited like recently, or?
Yeah, he died in December, so
oh man,
I'm the only heirship of it. So, he had a son, but he don't want to have nothing to do with and back to reverse mortgages. I told him how we can split it if you want to do it, but he don't want to do it. So I'm just taking responsibility over it. He just turned everything over to me. So it'll be all in my name. So,
I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
Want to step away from it. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, man.
Who gave you my number? Who was it?
My guy, Joe. Really quick before you watch the rest of the video, if you haven't heard already, I'm running a monthly free wholesaling challenge, and this is what it looks like. Week 1, it's a sales training. Week 2 is also a sales training. Week 3, I hop on the phone with sellers, and I call them in real time. Week 4, I actually give you guys motivated seller leads to call on the Zoom. Now, my team has generated thousands of leads, and I provide those leads for you guys to call on the Zoom. And I'm in the side chat giving you guys feedback on what to say next and all that stuff to push it to the next level. So if you want to get in these Zooms, it's absolutely free. Go to wholesalewithmike.com or just go to the link in the description below. Let's get back into the video.
Okay, I don't know that person. I mean, so a lot of people is, contacting me and trying to lowball me, but I'm not going to accept no lowball.
Yeah, I get it. I get the same exact thing. We own properties up here in Boston, so I get the same exact calls.
Right.
Alrighty. Well,
I'm listening to you.
Did you already go through the whole probate process and stuff, or?
Oh, no, it's not no probate or anything. Nobody's contesting anything. None of the family is contesting anything. They know that's mine. They know. So
okay.
It's no probate. It's none of that stuff.
Okay.
I don't have to fight against nobody. So only person I think I have to fight against is my wife, and we still married, so that's the only person.
Man, that sounds like my everyday, bro.
Yeah, we've been married 34 years, so she's the only person that name will be on the deed, if that's the case.
Got it. Okay. So what is it going to take in order for you to get on the deed?
Oh, paying off that reverse mortgage.
Oh,
That's
so,
the only thing.
okay.
Yeah, paying off that reverse mortgage. That's the only thing that would get me on the deed. Right now, it belongs to the reverse mortgage place people. So once I pay that off, everything is mine. I get the deed signed over to me and everything.
Did they pretty much like foreclose on the house?
No, it's no foreclosure on it because, he just recently died. It's no foreclosure. The house was
Right.
paid off. He just did a reverse mortgage to get extra money. I don't know why.
Yeah. Technically, the property is still in his name, right? Like on
Yeah, it's
deed.
still in his name.
Got
Yeah,
it.
on deed. It's in his name and in my grandmother's name.
Okay. Well, don't.
Hold on from there.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm back. All
Well-
right, now you were saying something.
Yeah, what I was saying is don't quote me on this. I do the majority of my deals up here in Boston. So don't quote me on this, but just from being in the industry for the past like 5 or 7 years, anytime when somebody has unfortunately passed away and the property is being deeded over to somebody else, even if it's a situation where there's no fight with any family members or anything like that, the property will have to go through some sort of probate process in order for the deed to actually transfer, just legally. I don't know if you've like looked into that at all or.
No, I haven't looked into that at all. No, I haven't.
Okay. Yeah, well,
So, yeah.
that's what's going to have to happen if the property gets deeded into your name. And to be honest, the reverse mortgage doesn't really even need to technically have to be paid off in order for you to be on deed. Like you could go on deed with the reverse mortgage still in his name and then just immediately resell it. The only thing is the property would just have to go through probate. That way, the history of the property shows that you are the heir of, your grandfather and he passed the property down to you. It's just for like legal reasons and history reasons of the property. You see what I mean?
Okay. Don't
quote me on it. Maybe Fort Worth is completely different. I'm like 95% sure that will be the case, but I might be 5% wrong. But regardless,
yeah, the bank and the title company didn't mention nothing like that. They just reached out to the other heir, and he just signed it. He didn't want to have nothing to do with it. So. But
okay.
I don't, you could be right and you could be wrong. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's probably what they.
Gonna be into my name.
Yeah, which is good. That means that there's a title company working on it, and the bank is working with the title company. So that is kind of just like it's probably a minute thing that they'll do regardless. Which makes sense. But you're saying there was a $100,000 reverse mortgage, right? That's what was left over on that mortgage.
It's not quite 100,000. It's less. I say it's right at 85 right now. He did it back in 2005, and he only got like 60 some, and over the years it accumulated, so it's still rising.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Just holding on to it, doing that till he passed.
Got it. Well, so that would mean if we were to do a deal together, typically whenever we buy a property directly from somebody, there will be no and there are no agents involved. There'll be no like commissions or anything like that coming out of the sale.
Right.
I'm not saying that this is what our offer is, but if we were to come in at 145, that would mean that you would be pretty much walking away with somewhere around the $45,000 mark.
Right.
Well, let me ask you, if we were to come in without you, paying any realtors or doing any work to the property, what's the best number that you could do for us?
145.
Okay. Alrighty. And where have the other offers been coming in at?
You really want to know?
Probably not even paying off the mortgage.
90,000, 100,000, 120. This one guy just keep bugging me. I said, man, you don't stop calling my damn phone. I'm not listening. I'm not even thinking about that. So, because I know, I had to do I did an appraisal, and I know exactly what it's valued at as it sits.
Okay. What did the appraisal come back at?
Yeah, and It came back at 170.
Okay.
As it sits, with no, no pain, no nothing, 170.
Got it. Well, here's the deal. Texas is what we call a non-disclosure state. So I need to get my realtor involved to figure out exactly what our reappraised value would be. Now, what we would be doing if we bought the property would be renovating it and then just putting it right back up on the market. So in order to figure out what number I would be at, I'd have to just get the, what this thing would reappraise for later on once the work is put into it. And like I said, Texas is a non-disclosure state, which means that, I can't see the prices online right now without going through the realtor. So
You can't. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is
I just know, a house, around the corner for that area went for 250, and the house across the street went for 250 after that person died, my neighbor. So
okay.
But you can just
let's
with a realtor and find out what it is.
Well, let's just, for the sake of discussion, we'll have another conversation after this for sure. But for the sake of a discussion, let's call it 250. I mean, if we were to make this thing immaculate, like, brand new appliances, all new, state of the art stuff, how much money do you think we'd have to put into it?
Appliances and everything, I would say maybe 20,000. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know the labor and stuff like that. I know someone quoted me labor was like $3,000, and I was, just to get it to rent it out, because I was just gonna rent it, and I wasn't gonna be out of no more than 10,000.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm looking at the numbers, right? And if the reappraised value is 250, I'm like, what the heck? Why are these guys lowballing you so much?
Yeah, because they want to get. I guess they think I'm hard up for money. I'm not. I'm a police officer. I make good money.
Right.
I got a lot of off-duty jobs. So you're not going to just come and say, I got 120,000 cash. I make that on my salary.
Right.
So, but, that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. They're trying to get something for nothing. I'm not trying to get to the appraisal value. I don't care about that. But I just want to get, enough to make everybody happy.
Right. Well, are these guys like actually serious? Have they done this before or what?
I don't know. They supposed to be some kind of company, and they just want to get it for nothing. They just want to get it for nothing and make triple their profit or something.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, and I got to talk to our realtor to figure out on our end what we're looking at the reappraised value would be. But if the reappraised value is 250 after the work is done and you only got to put 20 into it, it's like they're like stealing your house.
Yes, they're stealing my house. Yes. And you can't get no property in Texas under 200,000.
Right. Here's the deal. If we can talk to our realtor, justify a 250 reappraised value, and is there any way that you're going to be able to send us some pictures of the property?
Yeah, I can send you some pictures of it.
Yeah, this is my cell phone. If you could text me over some pictures of the property, we'll just get an idea of what would.
It'll probably have to be. I would say probably this weekend.
No rush. I mean, you're not going to be selling it from now until the weekend, right?
No.
Well, here's the deal. If we can justify, this 250 number for a reappraised value, and the renovations on our end are looking to be only around $20,000, I'm just running some rough numbers, and I think would be fairly close to this 145 number. I can't make any promises. I got to go underwrite with the team and everything.
What you're saying. I understand you gotta spend money to make money. I understand that, and I know, but I just don't want to be lowballed.
I hear you, brother. Guy just like me, you're like, listen, I have my number. If you don't want to do it, then I'm moving on. I don't need you to buy the house. I don't need to sell the house. Actually,
Yeah, because I know that I can get $24,000 a year just in renters.
Yeah. What's preventing you from doing that?
I don't have the time.
Right.
I mean, I don't have the time. I got my own family. I really just don't have the time.
Okay.
And, I know about how renters do, because I used to be a deputy constable, so I did go evict people that are not paying their rent and stuff like that.
So you know how it is.
I know how it is. I know how renters go in there and hurry up the houses and stuff.
Right.
So they mad, so they getting put out. So
Right.
I know.
I get it.
And
It's
then you
not
got
fun.
to file charges on them. So I don't want to go through that. But if I have to, I just show up there once a month in uniform. Let them know I ain't taking no mess, you know.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Yeah.
So if I was able to, justify this 250 number as far as the reappraised value, figure out if we can make 20 work for our reno budget, and I'll squeeze the number to try to get it up to that 145 number. If we can do something like this, and would probably have to help facilitate if there is any probate or whatever it is that needs to be done, we can work with the title company on that.
Yeah, but I'm sure. Me personally, I don't believe so. It's nothing dealing with probate. I already talked to an attorney.
Okay.
As long as nobody's contesting anything, it's no probate. Don't have to go through probate.
Okay.
I know that for sure. 'Cause I deal pretty much in civil.
Got it. And you're already directly working with that title company?
Yes, the title company and the bank.
Got it.
Now, the title company made me do appraisal, so that's how I know how much is the value of the house as it sits.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had to go back and pay for a survey. That didn't make no sense to me, but in order to continue with the process, I had to do a survey, had to pay for a survey.
Got it.
So, yeah, so all that's, coming in, it'll be, and then just meet with sign it with the title company, and we get everything, the titles and everything in my name, and then they were going to give me the money to pay off the loan, and then I was just going to go from there.
All right, brother. Well, maybe we can skip all that. We could still use the same title company to make things easier if they want. And
Right.
we could just skip all that and buy the house.
Okay, well, hopefully.
Just let me know when you send over the pictures. I know you said this weekend is when you could do it. That's fine with me.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll work with the team to figure out what we're looking at as far as the reappraised value goes. And,
Right.
if we can justify this 250 number and maybe 20 in reno, then I can't make any promises, but we might have a deal around this 145.
And I'm just saying 20, but it could be less than that.
Well, let me ask.
No foundation problems. It's a new roof. My dad, he just put a roof, ain't even been 5 months old, ain't even barely 5 months old.
Okay.
So I'll send you pictures.
That works. Let me ask, if we were to get this thing done at 145, what's preventing us from moving forward together?
It wouldn't be nothing.
Well, let's do a deal together, brother.
It would, but I'll send you pictures over, and then we can, we can talk.
All right, cool. Like I said, I'm not going to make any promises. I'm going to try my absolute best to come up to that 145 number one way or another. And and we'll go from there, bro. So we can have another conversation maybe once I see those pictures, maybe let's say Monday.
Okay, that'll work.
And we can go from there. If best case scenario, we come up to the 145, we're a good fit together, and I'll send you over an agreement, and we'll start working on things.
All right, Dan, that'll work, sir.
Alrighty. If not, regardless, on Monday, I'll let you know what our team said as far as what reappraised values are coming in at and what we're looking at as far as construction budgets and stuff, just so you have an idea of what we're looking at. But,
right, I appreciate it.
Alrighty. And then one last thing. I know that there's, just like yourself, myself, I get a ton of calls, whether it's from, people trying to buy my houses or just telemarketing calls. At this point, I know there's a bunch of people calling you. And it sounds like
texting one now, getting in his ass because he lowballing me. But that's what I was doing when I took your call.
Well, it sounds like to me everybody calling you is all boneheads like they are calling me. So are we cool with making an agreement that, before we figure out where the numbers land at for us, that, we're working on this thing together, or what?
Right. We can work on it together, yes.
All right, brother. Well, I'm going to take your word for it.
Okay, that'll work.
All right, man.
I'm going to lock your number in, and so I know to answer it when I see it. And you said your name is Mike?
Yes,
Mike?
Sir. Yep, Mike.
All right.
This is your cell phone?
Yes, sir. This is my cell phone.
Okay, yeah, because it said something. I think the calls are like screened or something like that. But I can text this number, right?
I got an app that screens it. If you're not in my contact, you really don't ring my phone.
Well,
but you can leave a voicemail.
Well, now it makes sense because I found out that you're a cop.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, see how you got through, so.
I like it.
It is all good.
So I could text the 5903 number, right?
Yes, sir, you can.
All right, brother. Well, hey, I'll text you my name just so that you can save my contact and stuff, and I'll look forward to those pictures. In the meantime, I'll
Okay.
work with the team on getting a reappraised value, and we'll talk on Monday.
All right, that'll work.
Arthur, you're the man. We'll talk.
All right.
All right, brother.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.